Hello again. Today we're going to look at an assignment that has to do with focus. What parts of our image are in focus and what parts are out of focus. What's sharp and what's blurry. So there's a couple ways we can do that in GIMP, and the first tool that we're going to look at is the blur filter. Before we do that, however, we're going to access one of these tools from our toolbox, the Scissor Select tool. So if you want to go ahead and click on it, this tool allows us to select a particular feature in the image and create a line that sticks to it almost like a magnet. So if you want to go ahead and start clicking points along the edge of this box here, this red box, you'll notice that as I click the points or define the points, that GIMP goes up and makes a line between them, connects the dots. So I'm going to do this all the way around this red box that has a life preserver in it, until eventually, and it doesn't have to be perfect, until eventually I meet up with my original dot. Once we meet up with the original dot, we should be able to click in the image, and you'll notice now what are sometimes referred to as dancing ants or marching ants. I've selected this box successfully. What we want to actually do in this image, however, is select everything in the background. We're going to try to make this image really pop by having this lifesaver be the main focal point and everything in the background blurry, which right now it's fairly in focus. So we have our box selected. To select the background, we're going to go up to Select and Invert. So where we had the box selected, now we have the background selected, and it's time to apply our blur tool. So we'll go to Filters. This is a change we're making to the image, so we're going to Filters. We'll select Blur, and although you can't see it, it's a little bit off screen, we're going to want to select Gaussian Blur. Once it's selected, you'll have a preview. Again, the preview allows us to determine what we want to look at in relation to the image, and when we move it, we can see what the image looked like before, and then it updates with a blur. So I might increase the blur radius, how much blur it's actually taking in. And now that I'm happy with my image, I can press OK. You'll see the background becomes instantly blurred. And what I can do at this point is go to Select, None, and we can see our image here now with the life preserver clearly standing out in front with the background faded. So this is a really great tool if we want to add emphasis to any image that's in the foreground, or if we want to make something stick out. So we'll go ahead and save this. As Focus After. And we'll save it to our U drive. For the second or custom image in this assignment, what you'll do is go on the internet, or if you have a file that you already like, you're going to select an image and you're going to do the same feature that you did for the first photo. So I've selected an image here. I'll go select my scissors tools, and I want everything to be out of focus except for the part of this bridge here. So I'll roughly follow my line around the sign here. And again, where we're blurring, it doesn't have to be perfect. Come back around to meet my original line. I've selected it. Now go to Select, Invert. I'm going to go to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Again, sorry, it's off the side of the page. And I can see in my preview what it'll look like. Pretty happy with what it is. I might lower it a little bit back down to 5. Press OK. And now my whole background is blurred, and I can go to Select, None, and get a feel for how it looks like now. So it gives it a little bit more punch to this railway track, what's going on. So this final image, you can go to File, Save As. We'll put it as Focus Custom, and you can save it to your U drive and be sure to include it on your PowerPoint.